Whew. What's good, people? What's good? I'm gonna wait, let a few people get in before we discuss this news that we've heard today. Um, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. I'm not gonna go crazy like some of the people Spurs Nation is doing right now, but I'm definitely gonna give my thoughts on it and whether or not I feel like we still have any type of a chance. So let's see. And just give me a minute. It takes a minute for people to get in here. So let's see. All right, people starting to join. What's up, Crammy? What's up, Corrupt? Uh, let's see. Just letting a few people come in before we start talking about it. Clan, what up? RR Spurs fan page. What's good, man? What is good? Yeah, we got to talk about this. Um, Caesar, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, I think that's enough people. I think we can go ahead and just go ahead and get into it. So, first off, I want to say that a lot of people are upset at LA. Okay? A lot of people are mad at LA because they feel like he quit. And I've seen so many comments on Twitter and Instagram saying he quit. While I don't want to rule that out, I do want to go ahead and let you know that it was the Spurs that announced it. LA said himself that he hates that he can't, play or whatnot, and he'll be back next season. I don't know all the specific events that happened as far as him getting the surgery in April and why he decided to get it in April, or was it a rush surgery? I don't know. I don't know, but it was on his right shoulder, I believe, rotator cuff. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know, why we're just now hearing about it. But hey, it happened. He's not going to be back, and that's the end of the story. Now, here's my thoughts on it. You guys already know, if you've been on this page long enough, you know I am not the biggest LA fan, like at all. Uh, if it's not something on court that I'm criticizing him about, it's stuff that he says off the court. It's the I want to go to the Trailblazers, or it will be good, or entertaining the fact that he could leave, or he would leave, to go back to his old team, which is fine, but you don't say that publicly. I mean, it just doesn't look good, and as a fan, we don't want to hear it, especially when this experiment of signing them has not panned out. It just hasn't. So in that perspective, as a fan, I'm not 100% hurt on the fact that I'm not going to get to see LA the rest of the season. Like I'm not that hurt about it. Now we discuss whether or not the Spurs have a chance. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. That was my I'm actually at my folks' house right now. That was my sister. Um, but yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, was I don't necessarily am 100% upset with the fact that we won't get to see LA. And I look at it in this perspective also. Now, right now, we see the San Antonio Spurs, and we're like, without LA, there's no chance, nothing, done, nada, we're not going anywhere. But I see it like this. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe, I will put money on LA will not be the first player to not play. He won't be the first star to not play. We're going to hear news about other players not coming or deciding not to come or deciding not to play. And it's going to be big hits to other teams. So right now we're looking in the lens of, well, it's the Spurs versus the Clippers and the LAs of the world. But it's not a guarantee that those teams will have full strength once the season starts back up. It is a good chance that a lot of these teams will not have players play. Now, I'm pretty confident that we'll see LeBron, you know what I'm saying? But LeBron has said in the past, he said that, I won't play in front of fans. And who's to say that there won't be another player that feels the exact same way? Another thing that I want to mention, a lot of these players, which, look, I could sit here and rant and rave about this all day and talk about it. with you guys, but I'm not gonna go too in depth about it. But a lot of these players are out protesting. They're out, fighting for equality, fighting for the rights of others, putting their honestly during this times we're in, putting their life on the line. And we've all been trying to do our part, right? We've all been trying to do our part. But I hate to say this, but I'm pretty confident, and I hope not. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm pretty confident a few of these players are gonna test positive, just from being out there and exposed to that large group of people. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna be players that's not playing in this tournament. That's why a lot of people say that it's gonna be an asterisk. But I mean, I won't give them an asterisk because you got to play. You still got to go out there and play. But at the same time, that's just the reality of the situation. Every team right now, Spurs are just the first one that we've heard about. Right now, the San Antonio Spurs are just the first team that we've heard about not have their players full on deck. It's going to be other teams. So, yeah, we can sit here, we can get upset, we can say, yo, we're done, it's over, Spurs aren't doing anything. But honestly, before this break even occurred, what were we expecting from the Spurs? If anything, this break and going into this next, round of, regular season into the playoffs, even without LA, this is probably our best chances of winning any type of champion. It's sad that it had to come down to this, but winning any type of championship based on how we played this season. We need to just take it in, say, yo, go in there, do your thing, and let's see what happens. Because honestly, it I couldn't have seen this going any other way for us to have any type of shot. It's crazy that it had to been some type of break for us to even have a shot. And looking at these teams, you just got to keep in mind they're not going to be full strength. It's not going to be Spurs versus full roster Lakers and Clippers. I just don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. And a lot of people are going to make the decision that they're not going to go out there. They're not going to risk their families. They're not going to risk themselves, and they're just not going to risk their life to go play basketball, and that's fine. So I'm just saying that I don't want to say take it with a grain of salt, but don't get overly upset about it because we're not going to be the only team that this happens to. Now, another thing I want to mention, the Spurs are capable under the what is it called, something rule, the roster rules or whatever, that they can end up signing a G League player, two-way contract player, or a player that has played in the league this season. And some people brought up Boogie Cousins. That would be cool, man. But Boogie Cousins is not coming to San Antonio. He's had some keen opportunities to try to go to San Antonio, and he did not go. I mean, he chased the ring. I mean, I just don't see him trying to come to San Antonio. Now, people also mention, now I don't. This won't be this season. It's still on the roster, but people mention Dinwiddie, how we could eventually get Dinwiddie because he just bought a San Antonio Spurs or San Antonio Spurs, a San Antonio home. He just bought a home in San Antonio. I don't know. I mean, that could just be anything. San Antonio is an awesome city, so maybe he just bought one just to buy one there. There's no need in really looking too into that either. If you remember, there was speculation that Kawhi was buying another home in San Antonio right before he, just said that he didn't want to be here or be there. I don't live in San Antonio. Be there. So I would take that with a grain of salt. What I want to see, and I'm gonna tell you what I want to see and what we're gonna get. What I want to see, I want to see Luka Samanic come out of the G League, get to play, show what he can do, and get not a lot of minutes, maybe like 5-10 minutes, and just roll with it and see what we can get out of him, and primarily play Trey Lyles and Yakum. That's what I want to see, and then give the keys more so to Lonnie Walker. Let Lonnie Walker let loose a little bit more. DeJounte Murray will have to let loose a little bit more. And Derek White's going to play great. Now, that's what I want to see. What we're going to get probably is Eubanks. It's probably going to be Eubanks. Yeah, exactly. Metu's another one. I was going to mention that too. That was I want to add that on that. I would have wanted to see maybe Metu bring in Metu, but that's not going to happen. More than likely, but it could happen. But more than likely, what they're going to do is bring in Eubanks. They're going to try to bring in Eubanks because Eubanks has played this season, extensive minutes, or enough minutes, not extensive, but enough minutes, for them to be comfortable enough in playing him. Um, Keldon, we're going to see some more Keldon Johnson. That would be great to get some more Keldon Johnson. That would be awesome. But yeah, more than likely, that's what we're going to get. So let me look through some of these comments and see what you guys are talking about. What's good, Clan? What's up, Paul James? Let's see who earns a contract. Yup. You see, Spencer Dinwiddie in the net center for LaMarcus and White. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That would be great with the center. I don't want to get rid of White, but Dinwiddie is great. But I don't want to get rid of White. Clan. Would if we wait? What? What if we start small with Lyles at center? Okay, hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say we make it into the playoffs and we're eighth seed, and you say Lakers is first seed. We are screwed if we go small ball. Like we are done. Like that's their one strength. Like that's the biggest thing that they do is being able to, dunk on you and get rebound. Like we are done. I don't think we need to run small. I think the best possible scenario for the Spurs to do. This is just my opinion, and I felt like this because I'm not huge on LA. Like I said, I felt like this for a while. What they should do is go full steam. And I said this. I said this yesterday. Well, now actually, no, I didn't say this yesterday. It was a couple days ago. I need to tweak what I said a couple days ago as far as what I want, like as far as the starting lineup, because now that LA's gone, it got to change. So I would much rather see DeJounte, Derek White starting together. Just let them play together off of each other. Of course, uh, the Rosen would have to be small for it. Um, yeah, Trey and Jakob, and that way you have two defensive wings. You have DeMar DeRozan, who's an opportunist, a good opportunist. Trey Lyles is okay, defender. He ain't great. He's all right, I guess. Very average. And then you have Jakob, who is a shot blocker. So I think that would be the perfect scenario that you could go with right there. That's what I want to see. Because honestly, how this team has played this season, and especially coming off this break, they're going to be rusty just like any other team. And it's going to come down to a lot of coaching. I said that before. It's going to come down to a lot of coaching. I don't think that Popovich was sitting around, dwindling his what things they could do in case they come back. But yeah, so I think that that's the best thing they could do. Let's see. Clan, do you know John? Or I do not know who that is. Everybody keep mentioning John. I know John. Who is John? I have no idea who John is. All right. Let's see here. But yeah, I would not start with Lyles as center, man. There's no point in doing that whatsoever. The system can reveal. Hey, by the way, are you guys make sure you get back on the group chat. Make sure you get back on the true group chat. Another thing I want to mention, go subscribe to Order on the Court. Make sure you do that. Subscribe to Order on the Court. We're going to be bringing a lot of Spurs content. It's a collab between me, Bucking Spurs, Maddie from Spurs Fan Blog, and Harrison from San Antonio Spurs Talk. So, yeah, go subscribe to that. Clan, I think without LA, we can go out and be a faster pace and not have to stop to put him in the post, and our defense should be. That's the thing, too. Like, of course, we're going to need LA. Like, I understand that we need LA for what we were trying to do, but this might be a blessing in disguise. LA being gone is going to give us an opportunity to see more of the young guys. And people don't really think about this, but at the end of this season, we started looking pretty good. Like the last three games, we started seeing more Keldon. Um, we got more on a little roll. I think we won three games in a row near the end, and we were looking much better than we have been looking. So I think we're gonna be all right. Search his IG. Clan, do you know John? Who? Okay, I'll search his IG. I'll search his IG after this. John, John or Phil. Okay, I'll look at him after this. You want to join? Join what? Yo, Crammy, I heard there was an Insta chat. Oh, oh, an Insta chat. Never mind. um, I'll look him up though. You'll start Keldon Johnson over Lonnie. Yeah, yeah. I can see that because Keldon Johnson is so fundamentally sound. As a player, I could definitely see that. But I didn't want to stay on here too long. You know, for people that wanted to get on here, see the video up and just watch it. I just wanted to get on here, give my thoughts, my overall thoughts. Whether I feel like we still have a shot, yes. And I mean, we have no less of a shot than we did before this season. You know, had a hiatus. Look, other teams are gonna have this stuff happen, either from surgeries or players just saying I don't want to go out there or I'm not going to go out there and risk it. The NBA isn't going to force them to do that. Okay, um, so they're just trying to continue the season and give the fans something by the end of this thing. But at the end of the day, I don't think losing LA gave us less of a chance. I think that before it's all done, I think that we're going to end up seeing a more even slate, and it's not going to be how we feel. Like right now, how we feel is it's over, it's done. I think by the time we get closer to playing time, it's going to be players that's not there. We're going to hear more. LA isn't the first. Okay, he's not the first. So we'll see what happens. I'm still hype. I still think we're good. Uh, got to see more Keldon Johnson at the end of this season, so we're gonna be good, man. No, I don't know who Spurs Hoops is. Okay, man, you gotta y'all need to tell me who y'all talking about. John or Philla. I'll look up John or Philla. And no, wait, I think I do know Spurs Hoops. But yeah, I'll look up John or Philla after this. All right, guys. But by the way, make sure you go subscribe to. I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. Subscribe to Order on the Court YouTube channel. We go on there. We talk Spurs basketball. We have so many shows. We answer questions. We're planning on having more people on the show. You know, just Spurs fans in general to go come in, call in, and talk to us. So yeah, we're getting that going. So go follow and subscribe. Order on the Court. You can also find us the website www.oocspurs.com, so you can find us on there. I'm about to go ahead and get off. I appreciate the love. Please like this video, subscribe if you're not, and share. So get with you later. Deuces.